The plucky players chose to cross the formidable Midget Troll Bridge, and of course, something was waiting for them, something so foul that only laughter could allow passageway. And you very nearly made us laugh, which saved you some hit points. And now the player's journey continue on to the Druid Circle. As you enter into the stone circle, what with its eerie flora and fauna, its murky mists beneath your feet, one of you, the extremely over-the-top thespian, discovers something interesting, however. A seemingly lifeless-looking stick. But when he picks it up, it's as if something reaches into his mind. Something that tells him, in a very booming and incredibly cheesy voice with obvious extra reverb that happened in post-production, you have been chosen to take over the position as head of the Druid Circle. Congratulations! The mushrooms are dying. Please, can you hurry up and fix them? We have been waiting for some time. Why is it only now that the stick has been found? I mean, jeez. Armed with a significant plot hook, you search deeper, heading down beneath the stone circle. It seems like the way to restore the mushrooms and the land to good health is to go deeper down.
You emerge through the tunnel covered in slime and gunk to find a passageway where tendrils of earth and ooze have filled up the floor and giant crystals erupting out of the ground. This appears to be some kind of humanoid-made cavern.
I emerge melodramatically, ha ha ha.
I quickly but silently emerge from the tunnel.
I get a +6 bonus.
This tunnel connects to my backstory. Please don't let this scene involve me in any way. Flitter, 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 flitter. In one direction, your path is blocked by an ooze-like substance. It appears to have magical properties, as if it was erected as some kind of barrier. In the other direction, a strange juxtaposition of nature fighting against creations that are humanoid-made. DM the Rogue scouts ahead, investigating the passageways. You just stay there and do nothing with no player agency, okay? I'll scout ahead and do all the dangerous things and have all the fun. I tripped. Ensnared in the vines, DM the Rogue is unable to move and has to wait for the party to rescue him.
We'll save you!
But as Thespian's voice echoes through the chamber, crystals start smashing.
Ah! I know how to act a death scene. Really melodramatically. Ah!
In this cavern, any noise that's made near the crystals has the potential to erupt them, so the party must work silently to get DM the Rogue out of those vines.
I'll do it. I get a +6 bonus.
I'm not quite dead. Yay for healing potions.
As you venture deeper into the dungeon, you come across a room which, immediately is filled with etins. 2 of them, one large and the other gigantic. There are clear signs that these etins are domesticated, and they're currently eating. The room is filled with, large carcasses and, the excrement. On one wall, the brick seems to give way to wood and leaf. As the etins sight your approach, they become immediately hostile.
Rah! Stomp! Stomp!
I use my double reflex bonus action, triple action, to triple kick quadruple damage multiplied by factor of x on exponential graph C in order to zap an etin.
No! My pregnant wife! What have you done?
As the etin falls, its unborn child begins to emerge from the corpse of its mother.
You must help me birth the child, or face your doom. Because I also use exponential chart C on my damage track. Rah!
Ah, yes, a moral dilemma has cropped up for you. What do? Do you aid this etin in order to save the baby, or do you kill him and leave none alive? Think carefully, for this etin may be more useful than you think. You never know, he might be able to give you information. He might even be able to lend a hand with that big club of his.
Once the area is secure, you notice that, there were several ways into this room with the etins, and some of the walls had been knocked over by previous etin rampages. There is a large magic circle surrounded by 2 gigantic crystals. As you approach the magic circle, electricity sparkles between the crystals. It's almost like they join briefly for just a moment, and in a flash in the centre of the circle, a naga, a giant cobra, and a medusa appear.
The druids are back to attempt to foil my dastardly plan to convert this subterranean cavern to my industrial design. You will not succeed, druid.
Clearly, these crystals are activating a teleportation mechanism, and if the players are quick, they might be able to ram the crystals together and send all these foes away again. Perhaps they might smash the crystals and prevent these teleportation things from ever working again. With our foes vanquished and our plot details uncovered, we adventure on to discover a lair. In this lair are some humanoid snake creatures with arms, along with a snake pit. There's clearly some sleeping arrangements here, and one of them seems to have an office or study of some kind and a much larger bed. This foul snake demon is currently working at a desk that's covered in arcane runes.
That's it. The finishing touches to my salve. Now we can advance on the mushroom men once more. Their ooze can't stop us now.
Upon seeing the heroes, one of the snake men starts grabbing snakes from the pit and throwing them into the room.
Having arms is really useful.
Yes, with the machinations we concoct in this dungeon, all snakes will have opposable thumbs. On the floor are choice cuts of meat. Clearly, these are the snakes that were keeping the etins. Now equipped with the salve, our heroes can break through the ooze.
Ugh. Dissolved snake for dinner, anybody?
As you progress down the corridor, the worked stone turns to trees and roots and leaves and a vine doorway that opens as you approach, sensing your presence. As you emerge through the doorway, your presence is detected. As you peer through the gap into the large cavern beyond, you catch sight of magic from the druid circle dripping into a reservoir in the middle of the room. Trees emerge up from the ground here and go through the roof into the outside beyond, and mushrooms are everywhere, many of which seem to be communicating. As the Mushroom King steps into the magical pool formed from the magic dripping in from the druid circle above, channeled by all the ley lines across the earth, the eternal lights of Elindia erupt into flame. The flickering lights of Elindia twinkling with harmonic resonance.
Oh, this does not look good. Quick, let's smash them.
Whackety whackety whack. As the lights fade, the druidic staff cracks and withers.
Oh no!
Clearly, the staff does not want this outcome. The mushroom men start descending onto you. Not wanting to imbalance nature further, you must now flee through the only exit you've found so far, the gateway to an unknown realm of snakes. It's either that, or kill the mushroom men who think that you are attacking them. They think you are snakes.
So, brave viewers, now is the time to make your choice. You can use either one of two character special abilities. You can either use Rulebook's special D4 plus 85 damage to kill the mushrooms, or do you use Wallflower's avoid action and run away? Write your decision in the comments, and don't forget to put your vote about what to do with that blasted etin. Your votes will be counted up and will directly affect what happens in the next Inspiration Quest video.